It's a wee bit bizarre, but oh, it occurs to me. Didn't do the thing that I probably should have, which is doing a thing to. There's a bit of a bookmark to myself, so I can before I open my mouth. There we go. A little late on that, but I'll be sure to say that out loud. Hey, go back about 30 seconds or something for me to hear this. Okay. But yes, I briefly come back to life in a somewhat suboptimal situation. But, you know, an opportunity gets to the point where you feel like you see an opportunity. It makes sense to take that opportunity, even though these opportunities wouldn't have to be like a rare thing if certain things were dealt with better, but oh well. You know what they say? Well, sometimes they say you hear the calling, other times they say a different variation on that chorus, and yeah. There may be a few nuances of this song that actually are somewhat apropos for my situation though, but the situation that I seek to have right now, as in right this moment, is probably what I should be focusing on. Or otherwise it would be a little bit strange for me to go on about the other stuff and not really make much sense, but look, I'm sure it makes sense to... I don't think I can finish that sentence without referring to anyone other than myself, or... yeah, without referring to anyone other than myself. Even though it would only make sense from my own perspective, that's what I tried to convey, but anyway. Let me make it better by completely ignoring everything I said for like the past 4 minutes and instead go to one of these. Let's see. Try to figure out which of these scenes I'm gonna use. I think this is the one I want for these types of streams. I've already forgotten. Because I forget lots of things. But let's see. Well, there's an easy way for me to find out, and that's if I can get the current game text to show up, and there it is. Okay. The other one being the 20 minutes thing, which is showing up right now technically, but it's not capturing anything because there's nothing that it actually can capture right now with the metadata it's looking for. Let's see if I can't fix that here. Jesus Christ, that looks tiny. Okay, yeah, gonna have to adjust this a little. More. There we go. Well, let me see if I just go to the top and then scroll down from here. Will the scroll land it where I want it to be? I think so, yeah, okay, good. But yes, it's time for me to try and recover from my death state, which I usually have some kind of excuse for, but I guess this time my excuse is that, well, something similar to what happened to me last year, except I guess can realize that it's not bad enough that I absolutely want to, want to let it hinder me for as long as possible, like I did last year for no reason. That was pretty stupid, but oh well. Basically, the coughs that I got really bad around Christmas never fully went away, even though that was like over a month ago. And my throat is still a little fucked up, but it's not cripplingly fucked up at least. Anyway, what am I actually doing? I am going over here. I am also switching over to this tab, which is where the wheel is. You can see some of the stuff on the wheel list there, presumably, and I will show the rest of it in just a moment if I figure out how to properly do so. Oh, I just spawned the wheel without meaning to. I didn't think I actually clicked on the wheel itself, but we're gonna ignore that. I think, yes, we are going to completely ignore that. No, we have to like veto. It wasn't made before a notary, let's say. So let's just immediately do the spin right now. Actually make it visible and see what we come up with in this timeline. Wonder what it could be. It was almost Spelunker, but it was Lunar Chase instead, which I have no idea what to expect from, but let me see if I can remember the protocol. Let's get it out of that list and get it out of this list, which is the sort of future reference one, you might say, so it's important to do that. And go ahead and, let me see, switch over to the other thing. Yeah, if I click off the wheel, it doesn't spin, so I don't know why it spun. Without me meaning to that time, so that was weird. Not yet today or tonight. I guess either of those applies. In the context that I made anyway. I am playing with a wireless controller, which I can't really plug in because that plug power thing is currently being occupied by my phone, and it has been pretty much all day. Because it's one of those weird episodes where it doesn't want to, whatchamacallit, doesn't want to charge properly, and at the beginning of the day it discharged very rapidly, and now it's taken all day and it's apparently only at about 52%, even though it's plugged in all day, so, you know, it's great when they do that. I mean, that phone did go through some unfortunate stuff, but at least it still works somewhat good. Let's see. Right, I honestly don't know exactly what this is going to be like. I want to say that I at least did get this running once in the past, minimum of one time. I guess we're gonna... Oh, okay. Gotta try to stop the thing when it says it has... Wait, what? Oh, that was actually supposed to be visible the whole time, but it wasn't. Go figure. Oh wait, no, it was visible before though. Yeah, right. Pretty sure it wasn't visible the first time I switched over to the thing when it was playing this track. I guess because... I don't know why actually. If I switch to a different scene with this, it still shows up, so I don't know why it didn't show up the first time I did that. Oh, well, whatever. I will come back to this one, and... if I make this text visible, is it gonna be above the... Yeah, I guess so, kind of. Above the scene that it's supposed to be above. Hold on. Maybe make it a tiny bit smaller. Or just leave it like that. What are we playing? X. aka Lunar Chase. Game that doesn't make me feel too awkward about having these streams on the retro tag. And I stopped the music, so yes, let me go ahead and try to get this to run. Hopefully this is the good one, I don't know. I do have a thing for this, namely I have the game with a fan translation, I believe. Let me see if I can get the game captured though. If this is what I gotta do, or if I gotta do something else. Nope, this is what I gotta do. And I guess something else that I hope applies is that the controller is gonna work as is, because I'm not entirely sure. Oh shit. I wasn't meaning to do that. Hold on, let me make sure that I have this up to specs. I was just trying to move that window. Oh hey, there we go. That's readjusted, but I wanted to move this over here so I can actually see. Okay. I have no idea what to expect from this control-wise, but... Oh, we'll just play it by ear. As usually is the case with these. It's kind of half the point of me doing these in this format, but anyway. Did I have some preemptive expectations from looking at this demo mode? But, well, let me see. Is it... Okay, yeah, I think that did respond to my input, so let me go ahead and start the clock. And let's check out Ekasu here. Press any key, even though it's not really a key on the Game Boy. Here's Galactic Year 8191. Earth is overpopulated and in dire need of new energy sources in search of a new home. Humanity looks to distant galaxies and discovers power crystals on the planet Teramos 2. Alright, but I have to advance this. Yep, manually, I guess. Planetary development efforts began on Teramos 2 and a nuclear silo was built to process power crystals, but a distress signal was just received on Earth. You were chosen to investigate in the space tank Vixiv. Unless that's like some bizarre, that's supposed to be like some bizarre symmetrical Roman numeral, even though that's not how it works. Do I need to advance this, or did I just advance by now? Okay. Welcome to the training academy. I'm the coach. To prepare for your mission, we'll use a simulator that reproduces the conditions of Terminus 2. Do I actually need to... I don't know, it doesn't seem to be responding, so maybe it was a coincidence. I actually just have to wait. Unless I have to wait for the animation to end and then it responds. It's weird. To begin, you can practice freely while I explain the basic capabilities of the space tank Vixiv. Vixiv runs on a gear system. This space tank. Oh, what's that? Hi Shadow Man, the promotion of my channel, yada yada yada. Dogehype.com. I don't think I've seen that one, but I don't really pay attention to this thing. But yeah, how nice of you to stop by. I appreciate it. Alright, anyway. We're talking about a gear system for a space tank. I must stop, press up or down on the D-pad to change gears between low, mid, and high. Holding up on the D-pad will put you in turbo, or hold down to go backwards in rev. So change gears with the D-pad is what I'm getting out of this. Holding up will put you in turbo, or hold down to go backwards. Okay, so tap to change between low and high, and hold up or down to do the extreme. Not sure exactly how this is gonna work out. Also, this might be a bit quiet. Let me see if I can... I reckon I probably know why that is. It's because I have this set up to be, like, quieter than normal. Yeah. Let's just turn it off altogether, I guess. When you enter the simulator, press up once or twice to advance in low or mid. Oh boy. When you're comfortable, try high and rev. Turn using left and right on the D-pad. Okay, cool. I'm in low. I see my speed displayed. Mid. High. Control the speed it up and down. Yeah, you can apparently do little taps, or you can just hold it down. I seem to be doing just fine on high, so I don't know. Is there anything else I ought to be doing? Did I just... Am I gonna shoot this tree? Can I destroy this tree? Use this compass to guide Vixiv. Where to, though? Where are we going? Alright, hold on. Let's slow down for a moment so I can... Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to be shooting that thing, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything to the thing. Where are we going, though? Oh shit. The display in the middle of the cockpit shows the field from directly above. Yeah, that seems pretty self-explanatory. The Vixiv at its center, nearby objects will appear as dots. Black area of the radar screen represents your field of vision. Only dots in the black area are visible from the cockpit. Yeah, this all seems pretty self-explanatory so far. Maybe not like... Let's continue turning with a focus on the radar. I mean, do I have any special objectives or anything? I wonder. This whole 20 minutes is just gonna be like this. Actually, wait a minute, did I... Oh yeah, I did. I made this invisible by accident to the clock. I was wondering what was going on with that for a moment. Yeah, this is the radar, I gathered that much. Oh, where it stopped. I see the fuel and I see the thing on, you know, to the right of the radar, and I do have to wonder what's up with that, but... Various objects appear on the radar. Can we do turbo? Yes, you only do turbo first, as long as I hold it down. What if you want to reverse? Oh dear. Well, then you apparently veer. Here's the script to track your location. Well, how can you tell which direction you're... Oh, I just realized there's a literal compass above the radar. I was looking at that before. Blinking notice your current position. If you hear an alarm, stop. This informs you of an enemy's approach. Enemies appear on your radar as blinking dots. Yeah, I get the feeling I know what we're going to try to do to those enemies, too. Stop immediately and turn until the blinking dot appears in the black portion of the radar. The enemy should be in your sights. Will the enemies only show up behind you, or... There's gotta be more efficient ways to deal with that whole thing. This alarm flashes, the enemy's close. Stop. Oh. I was wondering about the Turn to aim at it. Hold on. I mean, where is the enemy right now? Blinking dot on the radar is an enemy. I don't see a blinking dot though. I guess maybe that was all. Okay, no, never mind. Oh, this will be the one. Presumably that's the enemy. Yeah, there we go. Now approach the enemy very slowly. I'm not quite sure what the enemy's shape is supposed to be. I'm holding down B. Right, I'm stopped. Is that close enough? I don't know if that counts as close enough or not, but... Oh dear. Okay. Aim at the enemy and fire with the A button. I'm pretty sure the button I'm pressing. Am I supposed to hold down the button or spam it though? It's not very clear about that. Maybe you're supposed to spam it. Most enemies will leave power-ups behind. This tank left a mushroom that will restore Vixev's shield. Really? The mushroom. I wonder why that is. Other enemies can drop missiles or extra fuel. Alright. Haven't heard about missiles yet. Move towards the mushroom. When you get close enough, Vixev's tractor beam will kick in and collect it automatically. Alright. I guess these parts are the ones that may be a bit less obvious. Now let's try to rush toward the mushroom for as much difference as that's gonna make. It looks like it's bigger than our ship, but picked up the mushroom, then let's continue combat training. Tank is moving this time, pursue and destroy it. I mean, wouldn't the tank retaliate? This doesn't seem like a very true life exercise. You're pursuing an enemy, careful use of reverse gear will serve you well. Okay, so we can't skip that. I guess buttons are weird. Okay. Oh, okay. I was wondering if I got hit or not, but I guess let's just collect the mushroom now. We expected nothing less from the chosen warrior. Let's continue our trading, alright? Yeah, let's do that. To resupply strong weapons, you must enter a radar base. There's one such base in each area of Teramos 2. The 2 gates by the entrance will guide you inside. First stop in between the gates, and then turn to aim at the entrance and move forward carefully to enter. Inside we'll explain how the base operates. Pay close attention to the messages on the central board. Okay, cool. I'll try. Continue in low. I'm trying to, yeah, have my aim in the center. Stop in between the 2 gates. I can't tell when the gates are going to be at my sights, though. That's the thing. I stop now. Turn and aim at the base entrance. Is that the base entrance? Okay, now what? Is that the base entrance? Enter the base. Oh, I see. I misunderstood a little bit. You can resupply and equip weapons here. Choose an item with a D-pad and press A to resupply or equip. So I think it thinks that this one's A. Never mind. Missile, fuel, or shield. Well, I don't know. How about fuel? Defender resupplies items. The one on the right equips weapons. Can we resupply everything? Only once per base. What about the item on the right? Grid shown in the bottom middle of the screen. The grid is shown. Yeah, well, what about that? I thought apparently your grid is your current location. Unlike the big map, I guess we'll keep lock on equipped. Choose exit or use the B or start button to leave the radar base. I guess it thinks that this one is B, yeah, which is not right. This one should be B and this one A, but oh well. This is critical training, as some enemies can only destroy their missiles, yeah. I think I'm gonna fix this, otherwise I'm gonna regret it. So just a moment. So here's the thing. A should be, where's A? 2, 1, 3, oh gosh. Okay, I don't think you want to look there, we want to look here for the specific content. Somewhere on the Game Boy, the L button, or the A and B buttons. Key extra A. Yeah, this one should be A, and this one should be B. It's got that right. I don't know why it's not actually applying. Whatever. Critical training center enemy is going to be destroyed with missiles. Alright. You don't have lock on equip. Return to the radar base. Well, no, we do have it. We do have lock on. That's not an issue. There's the missile stocks, I guess. Now we're gonna be learning about missiles. There's an enemy nearby. Where could it be? We're heading northwest, perhaps. Oh. Stop and turn to aim at the enemy, which is over there. Okay. I guess. Probably. Or so I thought, but okay. I guess we're not gonna be spamming it with race, which was my first instinct. Fire a missile, first look into the enemy, aim at the enemy and get closer with lower med gear. When the cursor appears on the windshield and you hear the sound, press the B button. Okay. After you're locked on, you can use left and right to sneak up behind the enemy when you get to an ideal position. Wait for my signal and then fire a missile with B. Okay. Alright. Track from behind in low. Now press B to fire a missile, which is... okay. I guess that was a missile-only tank, we're forced to assume. And there's my mushroom. Next lesson, Vixiv is equipped with an auto-finder system. Detection system is automatically calibrated according to your objectives. Alright. In each mission, auto-finder will point you towards the position of enemies or other objectives. Its only downside is that there is a limit to the detectable distance. Let's give it a try. I put one missile somewhere in the simulation field. This time auto-finder is set on the missile. The alert will sound when your target is detected, and then the auto-finder cursor will appear in the lower part of the windshield. Stop and turn until you see the auto-finder cursor. Alright. Well, I am stopped right now. I guess auto-finder is... oh, I guess it's there. Continuing low. I don't know why low specifically, but... oh. I guess that's the one. I can literally see it. We didn't have to use the tracker thingy to see it. Keep moving slowly with the cursor centered, or you could just veer wildly all over the place. You got a missile. You already knew that was there. Is that an enemy? Moving on Tenemus 2, there are tunnel networks for moving underground. There are 4 entrances to this tunnel network. All tunnels pass through the central facility junction. When you reach the junction, you can exit there directly on or from any tunnel entrance. Next lesson is a simulated experience of navigating the tunnel network. You'll need to be careful while traversing the tunnel. Alright. Inside the tunnel, the altitude of Vixiv is controlled with up and down. Speed is controlled via autopilot. Okay. That's like Star Fox, more like. And the rest of this has been pressed down to increase Vixiv's altitude or up to decrease altitude. So it's inverted. Going through the tunnel, you'll arrive at the junction. There you can stop at the military store and full charge Vixiv's missiles, fuel, or shields. You can choose exit phase to leave directly from the junction or select tunnel to leave from any tunnel entrance. But if you're severely damaged, you'll have to start over. Okay. That's the tunnel entrance. Spinning tunnel entrance, okay. Doesn't seem very safe. Oh, we're going in. Oh, here we are. We're proceeding along the tunnel. Your speed is held constant. Yeah, the frame rate of this Game Boy wireframe is not... oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Not the easiest thing to control though, but here's this music. Ooh. I don't know how our damage is tracked, to be perfectly frank with you. Oh dear. Oh. Yep. I guess we bumped into the... oh, maybe it's something on the right. Yes, we bumped into the ground for a moment, so... oh, there's the exit. Guess we just slam into the exit, though. Oh boy, I guess... no, this part is not actually translated. Oops. Tanneru... Erukto... not sure what that means, or exit base. I guess we can either... I'll try this one. Tunnel exit select. Oh, what if we don't want to do this after all? What if we try this one? I guess this is a store, military store. We can either get mushroom or missile. Yeah, it says missile. This I'm not even sure what it says. Shield is what this says. Can we just get like all of them? No, I guess not. Let's just exit the base right here. Oh goodness. Red Bear, welcome in. As I continue to be dealing with bizarre conditions and stuff, but still try to be alive somewhat. And thank you for 52 months. That's twice as many as 26, which is like more than twice as many as it takes to have enough months for a year. So that's a lot. So enjoy all your good stuff, I hope. I don't know, I was gonna talk about something related to not seeing ads on Twitch, hopefully, which should definitely be a thing if you're, subscribed to whatever channel you're watching. But I was gonna segue that into something that was somewhat related, but also kind of unrelated. Anyway, let's see if will we be able to get out of this tutorial section within the next 4 minutes or so. Oh dear. For some reason, even if this thing is just not on the forefront, even if it's not minimized, it still stops for some reason. You can look at this map and see your position while piloting Vixiv. Press the start button to bring up the map. Okay, cool. There are 0 through 7, so 8 in total really. Power cube, tunnel gate, nuclear silo. Paper map. Are we supposed to press something? I'm pressing stuff and oh. Not too sure why. Oh, goodness. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Controls don't seem to match up too good. Up is a planar projection of Terminus 2. The cursor flashing on the map indicates Vixiv's position. The training is almost finished. Vixiv also has flight capability and is equipped for aerial combat. The last lesson is flight practice. It's very similar to using the tunnels. To take off, press and hold up on the D-pad to stay in turbo. Use the slope of the pyramid-shaped objects as a ramp. Okay. Another thing to remember is that fuel is consumed while in turbo, therefore substantial fuel is necessary for flight. Pay close attention to Vixiv's fuel meter. Also, during flight, it's easy to miss things on the ground and rely on flying too much unless the mission calls for it. Okay. Let's begin the final training. Can we do it in less than 90? Oh dear. Wow, we're flying. I guess that thing on the left is like the altitude meter. Control altitude with up and down, and I guess it's the same controls as in the tunnel, which is inverted. This is your altimeter, yes. Wanna go into the stars? The black stars on the white sky, or... Flight consumes fuel just like turbo. Okay, so I guess if you're moving around without turbo or flight, you don't consume fuel. Let's lower our altitude a bit. Okay, there you can actually see... Oh shit, oh god. Okay, so trying to go up from where I was doesn't really do anything. But if you try to go down, then it actually moves a lot more sharply, I guess. Alright, this is actually pretty awkward to control, but it seems to be not too bad. Oh. I mean, I suppose it's pretty technically impressive for the Game Boy, but... It's not the coziest thing, just 6 more, oh boy, can we get through 6 more in the next 30 seconds? I mean, I guess from someone who's played through all of San Andreas and did the fucking flight school in that game, this is far from the most awkward flying controls you could have in a game. And the funny thing about the flight school in San Andreas, though, is that it's completely necessary. And not just in a you have to do this to finish the game kind of sense, but you actually will need this knowledge to not get destroyed when you actually do missions that require you to use airplanes sense. Go to the warp tunnel to head to Terminus 2. Your first mission will be waiting for a new arrival. I guess we pretty much used up this entire time doing the tutorial stuff, but start the space tank Vixiv. Oh, we're back on the ground. I guess this is the other tunnel scene. Go, go, go. I guess we're gonna do this at least, try to. Okay, doesn't seem like you really take damage if you just like idle and kind of bounce against the ground a little bit, it looks like. It's only if you like are actively veering downward and you hit the ground that you take damage. Or maybe there, that time it kind of was taking damage, oh god. See, the question kind of has to be, oh dear. I couldn't really avoid that there. That was a completely formed barrier, regardless of where I went. And like the speed is automatic in those segments, it's not like I could really avoid that, oh god. Why is he spinning like that now? It's just that I was too, I'm the commander here. I look just like the guy who was giving you the tutorial, I wonder why. Our crystal transport ship was destroyed, our recon satellite captured this footage of the incident. I'll just get a teaser for the rest of this game, I guess. Alright. The ship just fell apart. Are we expecting foul play? The ship's cargo fell to the surface. This is a power crystal. Doesn't look quite like the ones from Crash Bandicoot, but they consume energy on the ground and melt. Do they melt themselves, or do they melt the ground? Add crystal to the nuclear silo before it melts. Okay, I guess... no. I guess the crystal itself melts. Oh boy. You thought the tutorial was over, but no. Engagement and updates from the base in any area. Yes, we've already got over how to go into a radar base, I thought. Get in there after you align yourself at the gates, and you can reply, yeah, we've been over this. It's the dude who looks exactly like you. We kind of learned all this already. It's kind of wanting to have an end to this. I think something is lurking on this planet, so I can stick a pin in this for now, technically. Oh dear. Okay, you're stopped and you have like 59. Because you have a very short time to complete this, or at least initially. Maybe you get like more time if you complete some of the, like partially the objectives you have to do, but no, we are kind of out of time for this, so let me go ahead and leave that there. I think I might have to also like... I guess I'm gonna make a quick save state actually, just in case. But I might have to like do a quick reconfiguration of the controller, the way I'm using the controller. I'm gonna take this out, because it's not working quite how it should be for some reason. It's getting weird with the inputs, and let me see if I can... I guess I'm gonna put the music back on as well. Get it to connect to this thing without too much hassle. Let's bring back this stuff. Seems bizarrely familiar, this track, even though I never actually played this game on the actual GameCube. All I did was hear about it. Alright. It's been a while since I did this. But hey, you know me and my super professional streams that I do every single time that I go live, and have been doing for years. Quite a few years. It's top quality every time, right, so... Should just be a matter of doing this. If I'm right, which I should be. Do this. I don't know if the thing that I'm gonna need on top of this is connected. Or open, I should say. This is something that has to connect, it has to be opened. Oh god. Still in something really interesting right now, but then it stopped doing it. Okay, good. And it's apparently got 62% battery. It's now showing me. Okay, but we should be good. Anyway, I managed to get that controller to not completely break. So anyway, after all that, let's go back and spin the wheel one more time. So far we've had that one, you know. What's it called? That game that I just exited out of, X. aka Lunar Chase, aka that game that apparently Zoomers just know because it got remixed in Smash or something, which is like one of the weakest reasons to know something, but let's check out Earthworm Jim too, I guess. That's another thing that we will be moving on to now. And I believe we will specifically be aiming to play the PlayStation version of this, because that's the version that equates what got put into the chase. It should just be a matter of... Oh, hey, look, it just came up. Speaking of that. But I will be putting it in the back burner for now. Oh yeah, something that I will be doing right now, though, is updating the thing. It will be Earthworm Jim 2. And we'll put Gem 2 on the line break. Because why not? But if I'm not mistaken, it should just be a matter of not... There shouldn't be any games that I need to do some embarrassingly complex stuff to get running. I don't believe. Let's see. Let's go with this and trust that it's gonna work out, and apparently the answer is yes. I don't know why this specific version of the game is the one that I have in hand, but namely the PAL version, but I'm sure there's a good reason. Well, there isn't. Doesn't seem to be working all that great. Hold on. I get the feeling that I did like test some version of Earthworm Jim 2 before, and it shouldn't have been that long ago. Yeah. Was it this one? I need to try it with a different one. How about this one? If I do this, will it work this time? Or will it just crash? It may just crash. Let's try this again. And perhaps I need to try it under a different thing instead of doing the thing that I usually do for all of these things. Let's try a different thing. In fact, let's try the thing. Oh dear. Yeah, let's do that. That I would have been using for Missouri Falls if I had actually decided to do Missouri Falls, but which I probably would have tried to do if not for the fact that it just got so late. I'm like, no, I'll figure something else out. Okay. Oh. Good. Okay, I was gonna say, did that sound come from the game, or did that come from the UI that I've got here? Let me see if I can get this to show up too, because I don't know. It doesn't seem to be the best cooperator right now. Oh, wait a minute. This is probably why. There we go. I'm not too sure why I grabbed the European version. Maybe that's like the only one that exists or something. That's usable for this particular format, but anyway, here we go. You can start the game or check out the options. What options would those be? Normal, you can change the difficulty or use a password, which I don't believe we will be fucking with, I say, right as I begin to continually fuck with it, because I'm not entirely sure which of these buttons is for backing out of this menu. It's not triangle or X or circle. Is it just start? It is just start. Very interesting. Yeah, we'll press the start button right after we hit the begin, the count up, I guess. Count up. Oh no, it is a countdown technically. Begin the timer button. Anything but tangerines. I don't think the games themselves of Earthworm Jim are known for their storytelling particularly, even though he had the cartoon series. But here we are Jim. Have a whip head. I don't know if I don't think we're supposed to pick that head of ourselves up over on the left, but we have quite a bit going on. These are pretty... I don't remember if I ever played the PlayStation version of this, but these are quite nice graphics. I do recall playing through like a heavily save state and closely following a walkthrough based playthrough of both Earthworm Jim 1 and 2, but I'm pretty sure that was the Super NES versions of those, and this was like many years ago. And let's see which of these buttons, as you can tell, we can also just try to shoot these freaking dudes, but... So I grab one of these happy oinkers and maybe take it elsewhere. Even though it's by design very awkward. I think I may actually have played this specific game, like the specific version of the game, when I was a kid. Like my cousin's place, and the picture does lead to, I guess, Bob the Killer Goldfish being disabled. That's that stuff up there though, can I grab that? Or is that forever beyond my ken? For some reason I just can't, you know, jump on the branches of this tree here. That's shooting up from the ground. And apparently these things that I suppose just give us more ammo, either more health or more ammo. I'm pretty sure the atoms are health, and maybe some of the other stuff gives you more ammo for the gun.
Way cool!
It's just tender and way cool. Oh, let's continue. Oh, the ammo for refill stuff just looks like the gun. More of the gun pickups, like... I wonder what came first. I don't know, I won't say I'm reasonably certain this particular game came after, say, stuff like Wolfenstein and Doom. Wolfenstein 3D specifically. I guess we can't do much about that thing, but... I guess we're taking the granny chair stair lift. Shortcut, even though we got screwed out of actually being able to complete that right at the end. Oh, no, pretty sure we have to speed past that first one on the final stretch. That part wasn't terribly clear. There's also like this knot sling that we can do, I guess, if we tap the jump button while we're in the air. Not too sure if we could have like already used that, and it wasn't very clear to me. It's entirely possible. Okay. There we go. Like, what if we... Oh, there we go. That's... Oh, well, we just wasted that whole thing. At least we know the quote-unquote solution now, you might say. Yeah, there's some parts of this that don't seem super intuitive, I will say. Well, we got to continue at least. Went through all that trouble of getting up there and actually getting something out of it. Apparently, granny bonus up here, and why wouldn't I try to go for it? There's like one very specific part of this game that I remember. From like flashbacks to my childhood. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to that, wherever that may be. I want to say that there's multiple parts of this game where the part I'm thinking of actually comes up, I guess. Not too sure though. Okay. But enough at the start, not really so much so later on, unless you're expecting it beforehand. I don't know why the granny chair segment is like, you know, paired up with this Scottish bagpipe melody, but guess we made it through. That just deposit us back into the other level, or yeah, I suppose it does. And we didn't get that Jim face. I guess we maybe are supposed to get that through the snot thing. Like I tried to whip it. It just does seem like the snot sling thing and the, you know, whip attack do have similar reach, but I don't know if you can like grab stuff with one of them and not with the other. It's not terribly self-explicative. Like, what about this thing? Oh, well, we can just climb up here, so I don't know if I got that from touching it or from... oh god. From using the snot thing. And I'm not sure why I'm falling through everything now when these brooks are here. I'll just try to get past these guys or just fail completely, one or the other. I guess. Yeah, I don't know, the snot thing doesn't seem to be helping you a whole lot for anything that isn't. What do I call it? Tasty, though. Jim, are you eating your own kind? Is that what that's about? Tasty and tender is probably not something you should say when faced with your own earthly matter, and we fell right into the electric chair, even though I figured that was going to be a trap where it's like, it's going to hurt you if you touch its coat. It's like, why would you touch this, you idiot? But it wasn't enough to serve as a detriment to my experience. Okay, now this terrain up here, this looks, yeah, oh, okay, it's not swing. Make sure to spell it correctly too, it's got 2 T's. There. Well, there's more heavy pigs here, but didn't, I guess the other pigs in the other end that we passed by earlier weren't advertised as heavy, but I guess you can see why you need the heavy pigs already. Let's be sure to avoid well, if we can, you know, actually pick one of them up. It's kind of weird, because we can jump with them just fine, and yet... and yet, if we try to walk, that's where the trouble comes in. But... let's make avoiding this weird rolling fish in a fishbowl, or whatever it is, that's not Bob. A little... inconvenient, but... perhaps you could see it's a little more convenient than it would be otherwise, even. Speaking of Bob, the killer goldfish is back. And we just launch ourselves off this level.
Well done.
I get the feeling we're not gonna end up in where I think we are, you know. Lorenzo's Soil is just like another level. Which has the probably most celebrated music in this entire game, but... well, we can start hearing it. With this gimmick. I do vaguely remember playing this for a little while before and being like, I guess I'll figure this out. Oh god. We just have to displace the soil. This mine is 125 days cave-in for you at work. Well, we're counting a cave-in sort of just because it's the only way we're gonna be able to move on from here. This music does hit a little different. Particularly if you're listening to it on like the CD quality version, which is what this version is. And then you're just kind of stuck down here. So you just have to like aim for stuff that's way up there and we can't really see it. And we do have a time limit, as you can kind of tell. 41, 40, etc. counting down. Not sure exactly how far we have to go to be able to not have that be looming over us, but well, I guess that's how. That did answer my question. To what extent? Very cool. Oh. I guess we just have to, yeah. Because these are just gas lines, interesting. Use them to patch up the old lit up leaks that show up, even though we should probably just fix those in a different way. Oh jeez, okay, speaking of that, I couldn't quite make out what that was right in front of me. Not too sure how long this level is gonna be either. Sure I didn't get as far as getting to the end of this level when I did the little test run I was talking about earlier, but I do see something, oh gosh, up there. Drop it in the soil. I have to wonder if that's something I can actually grab. Or if that's just there for flavor. I don't even know. But I do see where I'm supposed to go, though, at least, kind of. I can actually go ahead and get there. Kind of destroy this thing, I guess I can. Never mind, but I am also kind of running low on time, so I would like some kind of reassurance that I can get to a point where that's not going to be a death sentence. Presumably that might be what does happen. If we run out of time, we just gotta continue. There we go. I'm not quite sure if that technically did raise up my time back up to 90 for like less than it actually did to display, or if it didn't, like you could actually get less than however much time it would take to always guarantee that your time goes back up to 90 when you grab one of those. But we can at least get up there. No, we can't, that's the thing. So this is weird. Just have to like chip away at this time and time again. This wall of dirt just doesn't end. And maybe at some point we'll be able to grab onto a platform over there that we weren't able to before. Don't know if the time has come. Well, we weren't able to grab onto this little platform before, I guess, but well, I guess this stuff in the soil doesn't really become anything. Can I climb up here? Yes, I can. Alright. I can figure that was the intent there, but and I thought that you would be able to, that we had been able actually, had succeeded in killing these little damaging blobs, which don't do a whole lot of damage, to be fair, yeah, by shooting them with the weapon we've been using this entire time, but apparently not that one time. Can we get more time, speaking of that? Maybe not within the next 8, 7, 6 seconds, but we can get to the point where the wireless connection that I'm using for my controller does wear thin. We are out of time, and we apparently just get buried beneath meatballs that fall from the sky. Okay, but we don't die. That's not too bad, at least. We can kind of try to recover from that at the very least. I don't know if we're gonna be able to plug this hole with the answer coming out of, but at least we can try to move on. Yeah, whatever that blue thing is, it doesn't actually give you anything if you unearth it, I guess. I mean, this is supposed to be Jim's element, isn't it? He's literally a worm. And yet, yeah, I don't know how I was gonna get to that without running out of time. What the fuck? I wasn't sure how I was gonna get to that without running out of time, and I'm also not sure where I'm supposed to go now that I've gotten up here. I guess maybe we go in a different direction. Like, Over to the left here, maybe. Hey, fellas, please. And by fellas, I guess I'm talking to my controller right now. Please acknowledge that I'm pressing this button. This is awkward. Oh well. Sometimes that's just kind of how it has to be. Sometimes you have to deal with a shitty connection because the alternative is somehow even worse. Hello. Or in this case, the alternative, I guess, would be trying to deal with a physical connection, but apparently the cable does. What I was using before, the long cable that I was using to physical connection, they do wear kind of quickly. And once they do, or at least the point at which they connect the port into another device, once it gets to that point, it doesn't do too good of a job at staying connected as it should. Okay, so where are we going now? I guess we're eating this sandwich and get it to 100% like in Doom. Wouldn't it be great if that was the item that lets you get 100% health and shield in Doom, just a sandwich? Oh dear, okay, hold on. Feeling that maybe, just maybe, we can kinda make some kind of an effort to possibly get up there, but I don't know. I'll be asking too much. I get the feeling we'll have to go around. The feeling that's what's expected anyway. Oh gosh. Oh, never mind. And now I have to wonder what exactly we're missing here to be able to... to make it up there. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Just have to be persistent, I guess. That's what we're missing. Persistence. And my persistent question at this point is going to be, I wonder if we can get out of this level in the next 2 minutes. Because that's how long we have left on this game. At least we've spent a good enough amount of time here that we can appreciate this music. Which is definitely quite good. I'm not sure how much better I can aim to try to get more crab on top of this thing. Try and get it to go out. I guess we just have to tank it at this point. Makes more sense to do that than to wait around. Now what? Oh, that's what. Oh, I guess we've hit the upper limit of this map, so... Is this what we were aiming for? This... Oh god, okay. I guess this is maybe the boss encounter. I do vaguely remember that quite possibly is exactly what this is. This big blind cave pupa on a unicycle. Yeah, the villains in Earthworm Jim are just like bizarre cartoony. I always remember that. Not too sure if we're supposed to just keep chipping away at it until it dies, like, you know. Speaking of Doom, use the good old Cyber Demon strat, which is just like everything else in the game strat. There's some kind of game that I'm missing completely. I hope there isn't, because this is what I'm banking on at this point. Yeah, I guess just getting ship damage from these things coming at us is preferable than getting chewed up by this guy. Losing bigger chunks of damage at a time. With the feeling that if we're gonna be spamming damage though, and trying to revive that, the whip will probably be a better option, but... I get the feeling this isn't quite what you're supposed to do, or probably... Oh, never mind. Probably would have died by now, but I guess I was just being, not persistent enough. That seems to be the problem. Seems to be the key to failure, just giving up too soon. And that was yet another demonstration of that. by Jim there. If you lose one way of doing things, just try another. Okay, but before we stop, I do have to do a little bit, at least a little bit of this. Because this is a scene that I remember vividly from my childhood, when I somehow played this game, probably on the PlayStation. Especially this music. Speaking of music, oh my gosh. This sort of medley of two extremely Italian melodies, I got. You have to wonder how many of these you have to... Oh, shit. Oh. How many of these pops you have to bounce before you succeed at this level, I guess. But you can only miss 3 before you get your whole self demolished by Peter Puppy over there, who was also in the first game, I do recall, but the gimmick that he had of getting angry because he fucked up was different in that game. Oh dear. Well, you can also change direction, right? And like just figuring out the buttons for this. Oh, it's at 0, but I don't know if he's gonna attack now. Oh, he is. You kind of have to wonder. Go for that cartoon logic and why he just attacks Jim and not attacks the guy who's literally, oh shit, used the bomb. Who's got his babies kidnapped. Or whatever that's supposed to be. Oh shit. It's not the most intuitive control slash placement with this minigame, because the part that actually is like hitbox for this is not the center of the gravity that you control. I don't know. I guess I just keep going until I either lose a life or whoops. Well, I tried to use the bomb there, but it's... yeah, these controls are not great, I will say. I am curious to see what the bomb does, but I don't know if my curiosity will equal, you know, actually being able to act on that. You have to sacrifice a pop, however. Yeah, it's... I'm trying to come up with some kind of buffer level. Okay. Well, never mind. Yeah, I can definitely see why this was pretty much only playable to me. Save states back in the day. Yeah, no, I think that was already like overtime, so I don't think we will be spending any more time on that. But I think you probably do have to use the bomb to bounce it back at the dude at Psycho to actually be able to do the thing. I guess we're gonna be doing that, yeah. To actually, quote-unquote, make progress there, but you know what, I think I'll spare us Soprano after all. I didn't say to get another little callback to the exact thing I was talking about, just sporadically for mostly just completely arbitrary reasons. Just bringing up Doom here and there. Let's see here. Guess this is gonna be the backdrop to us spinning the wheel one more time. That was Earthworm Jim too. See if I can actually remember to like update my sheets right after this, pretty much, with all the crap that I demo here. Oh boy, what could it do this time? Could it be Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball? I guess we're gonna be doing that, yeah. Something that I probably have on hand reasonably enough. Guess we're gonna find out. I think I probably do. If I reckon it's probably not one of the things that I ever actually tested. Well, I do think it's one of those games where you have to be very specific with what the title is. Yeah, but sure, where's the album artwork thing? That should be below the text. Let me see. Where's the text? I guess that would be the better thing to look at. Put it all the way on top, I guess. That'll... And this will probably do a good enough job of working alright. Oh boy, and at this time I would probably want to try to remember what exactly I had set up as like the... Oh, wait, never mind. I can't do it from here. Let me try to look at one thing real quick. Background opacity. Oh. I can put like a background on this text, but can I put a filter on this text that gives it an outline? No, because I was trying to figure out how to come up with an outline, because I did remember that's something that I did manage to do before, but the way I did manage to do that before is by like rendering a clock, which I used with my like full screen game scene and do it like it like read off of an HTML file, and like HTML display text doesn't have like a native function for showing an outline around text, but what you can do instead is... What the fuck? I don't know, I'm looking at settings for the text now and I'm getting confused, but what you can do instead of setting an outline for HTML text is like set 4 drop shadows around it in like the 4 diagonal corners, and that will look like an outline, which is a convoluted way of doing that, but it works. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, there is an outline for this after all. I just missed it completely. Let's increase the outline size by, I don't know, that much. It's not very visible still, though. We're supposed to be playing King Griffey Jr., but I'm just getting very, very distracted. Okay, I'll increase the outline size to, like, I don't know, double that, triple that. It won't go over 20, so I guess we'll keep it at 20. Yeah, I guess so. Have to be good enough. Alright, we're gonna pause the human orchestra here and listen to the rest of that when we are done with this, which I will try to load up, assuming that I can just do that, which, again, I probably can. I am trusting my past self to have ensured that, and apparently he did. What do you know? Let's see how this looks. King Griffey Jr. has 21 retro achievements, apparently. I have no idea what they could be, because I'd imagine I never touched this game. Hold on a moment. Did this thing disregard my audio? Yeah, for some reason it did. It's still at like -12 when it shouldn't be. Turned that off before. Alright. I have no idea what to expect from this. For several reasons, one not the least of which being my complete and utter ignorance of sports, but okay, hold on a moment, I'm gonna pause the thing again because is this thing... Oh my god, hold on. Please stand by, let's listen to the human orchestra for just a little bit longer, because I don't know what's going on with the input, but it's just like not working great on this thing right now. Supposed to be... I mean, it's supposed to be only one, really, but... Yeah, it's being passed through a bunch of stuff to fool it into being something that it's not. Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to do this. That's that. Select is this. Start is this. This should all be fine, I think. Those are the ones that like don't get fucked up for some reason. Shoulder, right shoulder, 2, R2, L3, R3, and the rest of these shouldn't matter. Okay, anyway. Let's see if it works okay. Anyway, I cannot help but reiterate, though, my complete ignorance of sports as... what shall we call it? As being indicative of my probable experience with this. Single game, all-star game, World Series, or season, well... I don't know if we're gonna be able to complete any of these in 20 minutes, but... Let's do one player on a single game. A baseball game on SNES. Boy, we gotta be able to recognize any of these. Probably not. I don't think any of these look familiar, to be honest with you. New York Mets, San Francisco Giants. What's this one? Atlanta Braves. One that you just get selected by default. Philadelphia Phillies seems like a bit redundant, doesn't it? Florida Marlins, Colorado Rockies. I want to see that some of these sound anecdotally familiar, but if I go into that at all, they'll probably just sound horribly wrong. I guess we gotta just do the results of if we had just spammed the button twice. Chicago Cubs versus Atlanta Braves. Okay, we can check the options, or we can just press the baseball icon. Exit lineup. Look at your batting order, save your own lineup. I don't think I want to fuck with that. Or this. Statistics, save stats for your teams. Well, where are they? Do they have any right now? I guess not. Or if there are. Blue Jays and Mariners are the best teams in this game. Guess they won't get to shine this time though. For pitching staff, play options, using the DH or not, whatever that means. Let's just get to the game, I guess. No idea how this may or may not go. Well, I think I have a vague idea of what I may be expected to do here, at least. I don't know which buttons will result in that. Ooh. What? Alright. I don't know if everyone should be standing perfectly still after that happens to the ball, though. Wait, what? Oh, I'm the one who should be moving. I guess... I don't know, I guess I am pitching now. I'll try buttons. Hey, I guess I did it. Ball. Oh. Ouch. As in, is that good for me? Maybe. I think it was controlling that guy, so I must assume that. Oh dear. Controlling that, catching the ball at that time was a good thing. I'm not quite sure what these icons all mean, but yeah, I totally understand what's happening. I don't know what it is, but okay, I guess. When the ball doesn't land anywhere near, like, I suppose to be pressing something. Oh, I guess I am. Something else after I catch that. See, I can't quite know that, I don't think. So if I can control the pitcher at all, I must assume that it's not... like I should be hoping that the ball doesn't get batted. Compress the direction and 8 for that base. Hold on. I don't know if I just gotta throw it back towards what looks like the middle to me. I'm gonna throw it in a different direction now. It's way over here. Seems like it aims reasonably well. Maybe if it... I mean, I hope that if it makes it back to the, like where the pitcher is, that's a good thing. Oh, that was almost 3 strikes. Not quite 3 strikes, but... I guess out. I don't know, have I gotten to bat at all? Was that me batting at the beginning? It didn't seem like it was. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, right. They're supposed to be moving. It's a little bit hard for me to keep up with the pace of... Oh dear. Okay, where am I though? Am I not supposed to... What the fuck? Not really sure where the... where I was relative to where the ball was supposed to be on the... on that particular... throw though. Oh. That's not the worst it could have done. Could have gone, I think. I don't know. Directions, whatever base you wanted at. Up for second, down for home, right for first base, left for third, okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's supposed to be my bat? Maybe. My god. G9, adult, 0-2 up, inning. Yeah, it doesn't really help. I don't really know what this means at all. Okay, now I am the one batting, I presume. Whoops. I mean, surely you would want to be closer to the middle. Do you not? Oh. Oh god, okay. Oh boy. I wasn't quite sure what button was even for the... Oh. For the bat. Was it even supposed to be the... Oh my gosh. I mean, this seems to be the only button. Y seems to be the only button that results in you moving the bat. Oh, never mind. Except now, I guess. Guess I don't really do anything while the ball is in play with the other team. Alright. I hope that wasn't a complete nihil disaster at least. Okay, but it does seem to be the case that if I can move the pitcher, then it's better if the ball is a whiff. I don't know. Oh. Still don't really understand what the difference is between ball and strike. I guess because strike is supposed to be if it goes in the middle. I don't know. Just as someone who's completely ignorant of these things, I'm just going by like context clues, sort of. As best I can. Third base. Boy. Oh. Trying to cover the plate, yeah. That's what I was trying to enunciate it for, I suppose, to some degree. Alright, I guess we made some kind of frustration of the other team at least. Okay, I'm still pitching. Okay, there's like for any of my guys to do the thing. Yeah, the ball kind of takes a while to get somewhere after you catch it and try to toss it back though. Yeah. Oh, I hope that's a good thing for me. Don't really know. Right, that was a strike. Or steer, I guess they keep on putting it in this game. It's not gonna land in the... yeah. So I don't even have to do anything. Presumably. Up. Up. Not so much for that. Yeah, there you go. All I have to do is as far away from whoever's catching as possible and be like, yeah. Sure hope you don't manage to hit this. Doesn't seem like that's gonna get there in time by quite a lot. At least wherever it is that you're trying to get the ball to when you throw after you grab it. It's apparently always gonna get there. Alright. Okay, doesn't seem like it's going too great for us right now, but perhaps if I ham up the bat, it'll be a little bit different. If I can actually get the bat to work, though. Gosh. I don't know if I really have to do anything except just hit the ball when I am up to bat, though. Interesting stance there, and interesting how it doesn't seem like it goes anywhere after you. Okay, I have to assume that that's not a good result. Oh, is that a home run? That's unfortunate. But it does feel like these fellas do have a little more control over, you know, over the, oh shit. I guess I didn't have to just catch it, I had to actually react. You have a bit more control over how, you know, what happens with the swing of the bat. Doesn't seem like I have that degree of control, but I don't know. Alright. I guess I'm also kind of trying to, beginning to get the hang of what it means when those targets show up over the field. I presume that's a good thing. Able to catch those at that point, that moment. I mean, it looks like we still didn't do that great. I guess I can try 2 buttons at once. It's about the only thing I can think of to try and get a different result there, but... Oops. I don't know if I can really stop them from just catching the ball every time either, though. Like, very quickly. I am kind of wondering how long one game is going to stretch out to, though. Given that we've been here for like 15 minutes. Oh, shit. And then when this happens, it doesn't like, oh, what? Doesn't go flying all over the place. Wasn't expecting that, though. Just face planting the wall. Ah, dang it. Is there, like, nobody over there that can get that faster? There. And then sometimes they just don't react at all, so... Maybe there's like some kind of... Oh. Ah, shit. That was almost like... I guess it probably would have been worse if it actually had made it over the edge there. Just presuming, though. If they've all, like, gotten to whatever bases they were trying to get to, so you're like even a point to trying to throw it back at that point, or is it just a formality? It feels like it's just a formality, but I wonder if there's any way to move faster during this part. Chose one of the worst teams in this game. Team depends on how your swing hits the ball. Depends on how your swing hits the ball. Oh boy. Well, I mean, in my defense, this is one of those things that I have next to no frame of reference for. Oh, it almost made it through before that guy hit home. Did it? I don't even know what each of these things mean. I can only presume. Gonna try the press button, okay. Oh, you can, like, dive. I had no idea. Probably would have helped if I, you know... I'd known that before the ball actually hit the ground. Wait, what? What was that? Am I so... What the fuck? I don't know. I feel like whenever I see something new, it's just like a complete exacerbation of my already ignorant state. But just gonna dive across the field. I'm really surprised that that didn't get caught with my positioning, but okay. There's no way this is gonna get caught though, I reckon. Yeah, even with the dive. Well, best I can do is just try to get it back over to whatever the bottom thing is. That's probably what we want to do. And then just go around it. Run circles around the ball. Seems like a good deal, doesn't it? That's what you want to do. Wait, where am I? Okay. Alright, count one at least. Guess we're just gonna wait until we see like the scoreboard one more time. Oh, that's gonna be a foul. And then I don't know what. Just like with all of this game. Presumably though it's gonna be... Can you like use your telekinetic powers to move the ball after you've already through it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I guess that was actually in my favor for once. That never happens. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look great. So I guess we're just gonna... I guess if we exit out of this, just gonna throw you back into the game, though, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, I feel like some part of this isn't gonna stay with me. Oh, and it's gonna be a complete and utter failure. That's a good thing that it's switching to the point where I'm actually supposed to, you know, react to the pitch instead of doing the pitch. And I just don't, because at this point I'm like, I am washing my hands of the consequences of all of these actions. Anyway, that was King Griffey Jr. And a complete showcase of my utter and total ignorance of baseball. So it's still like one or two more. I reckon we can do that. Let's bring the wheel back. Let's get right to it. We are going to... oh boy, we're going... doing a complete 180. I guess we are doing a complete 180. I'm gonna see how far I can possibly go in Mario in the space of 20 minutes. That should be a little different at least. Okay, it just shows this. Yeah, but it'll just keep showing it. Or maybe not, maybe just in a moment. Gotta do this first after all. I can only wonder how this may go, considering a few things. Not the least of which being that... hold a moment, do I also have Mario All-Stars on this thing? Oh yeah, I do have a little notation for it, but... yes, we're gonna be doing Mario 1. For a little bit. Game which has 78 retro achievements, but I've never played it on retro achievements, so... I don't have any of them. So let's just get straight to it, I guess. One player game or two player game? Well, I'm only one man, so... well, let's get to... oh god. I was gonna say let's get to a game where it might be, out of all the games that I've done on here, the one that I have the least amount of things to say about it, but apparently playing it with retro achievements does come with a couple of extra perks of just being slammed with things that aren't supposed to be there. And funnily enough, I don't know, I just feel like I never really react positively to whenever one of those things pops up. It's like, hey, you're being timed on a speedrun leaderboard for something that you possibly never even played through the first time. Kinda weird. A little disruptive, but also very sweet. Could do the warp zone, but I don't know. I feel like I probably don't feel like doing it too much. Hey look, now you're playing with fire. I mean, just kind of... I started this off by saying I don't really have to say anything about this game because, well, it's Mario, but I feel like the achievements popping up for like the smallest things that you do for the first time are also like, do I even say anything to this? But I guess if I wanted to say something that wasn't just rhetoric like that, I could just say, I think the only time I may have actually beat this entire game from beginning to end legitimately was not too long ago, actually, on a run that I did of a version, which is a version of this game that I actually had as a kid, which wasn't the original, it was the Game Boy version, which was Mario Brothers Deluxe on the Game Boy Color, which is actually kind of a weird version, in a few different ways. I actually also own this as a like Game Boy Advance cartridge. They came out with like a few NES conversions for Game Boy Advance, and they were pretty close to the originals. And this was one of the ones I had on there, but the Game Boy Color version is actually strange in the sense that it like changes progression so that you actually get like save data and stuff for it. You get a world map of like all the levels in this game, and you also get like one of the things that stands out the most about that version is that you don't see the whole screen on the Game Boy screen, so it like scrolls up and down. And apparently some people consider that just makes it that actually does raise the difficulty to a significant degree. I mean, I can't see the whole screen when those little speedrun messages show up. But that doesn't help either. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, well, I'd say the first time I ever legitimately went through the whole game from beginning to end wasn't that version recently, but I must have done it as a kid as well, because I distinctly remember as a kid playing some of the modes in that game that only get unlocked after you finish the regular game once. I guess I must have done it at some point when I was like 7 years old or something. Can only imagine what my experience was with the Hammer Brother on the final Bowser Castle, which, if you are pretty much stuck at that level, you make it to that level and you don't manage to beat it on the first go, you can never get any power-ups going through again, I don't think. Until you actually beat it, you have to do the whole thing on a perfect run. And I feel like I'm missing stuff here. I need to actually be able to see what's here. Let me see. Person who has been #1 in retro achievements for a year now. First now is my friend Hippo, we played EverQuest together. #1 in retro achievements, like all the retro achievements and that for all games. I mean, there was also that weird incident where I was streaming Rule of Rose on here, and apparently I took so long to finish that game, just like I am with Mr. Falls at this point, I guess that... Oh, fuck. That looked really stupid, but that's because the freaking controller connection is not great with the wireless Bluetooth dongle thing that I'm using. I just straight up lost control there. Hold on. If I do this and then this... Is it even gonna... Yeah, it is, okay. I thought that... Let's just press start. Maybe we will do the warp zone so I can at least test one thing. Because this game does have a bit of a built-in save system, even though it's not obvious at all. I think I went for the longest time without actually being aware of that. But hey, look, I took a different route this time. I do like how the coin block is a perfect opportunity for me to just go and move away from the mic to clear my throat. Hey, look, I'm a superstar. And I got an achievement for it as well. That is remarkable. See if I manage to not lose control of Mario always going over a pit. Maybe I should do a bit of an adjustment to my setup when I'm playing a platformer like this, but... What is this Kusoge you're playing? This game is the second video game I ever played, hey Simna. It's regular Giuseppe. It's a very underground game. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I already have it planned. I guess you do get extra lives if you get enough points, but it's not gonna matter within the space of the next 13 minutes. It's a bit conflicting because in order to like get my controller closer to where the Bluetooth dongle is that I'm using right now for it, I have to lean away from where my microphone is, which is not ideal. Oh, occurs to me that I also didn't change the game text on the thing, but is that really gonna matter? I guess if I get to the end of this level and don't die horribly, I'll just go ahead and do that. It's been a while since I had actually full-on forgotten to do that though, hadn't it? Now let's skip the warp zone again. Might as well. Now you see, regular Giuseppe actually does put his fist up in the air before he hits the bricks in more ways than one. Where is the stupid text thing that I have? Okay, it's all the way at the top. I forgot about that. I literally moved it. Oh, no comment there. No need for that. But anyway. Better hurry up or we're gonna run out of time. Truly the worst tragedy that can occur to you in this game. Oh, well, the Goombas are on the way, or at least the one Goomba is on the way, even though supposed to be two that come from over there. Oh god. You do try to get through this entire game from beginning to end, though, you will very quickly come to the appreciation of how the running distance, or just the running jump, affects your height when you do the jump. Alright, I really don't want the big goof from last time to end up happening again. God. Okay. That guy's not gonna walk off the edge because he's red. Means that he's got less terrible survival instinct than his green brethren. I don't know. That does seem to be the logic that's implicated in this game, at least. Yeah, there is that. I would say I also vaguely remember, I don't think this is actually true, but I vaguely remember it being relayed to me through some kind of medium when I was a kid that the arcade version of this game, which has versus Mario Brothers versus had it so that you couldn't jump and you had to like get mushrooms that came up from under the ground. It was described in a really weird way to me at the time. It didn't really make any sense. Let's see if we can get like the high scoring version of, yeah, there we go, of killing Bowser, which is actually a fake Bowser at the end, which is doing it with fireballs. Wow, look at all those achievements. I feel very accomplished. I wonder who has the speedrun leaderboard of all these games and retro achievements, though. I wonder if, like, speedrunners care about that particular avenue all that much. Well, I made it to World 2 at least, so I have to wonder exactly how far we can go from here. Almost just goofed completely there, but that counts with the territory, you might say. At some point after you've played this game long enough, you just stop letting go of the wrong button. God damn it. I mean, I don't know. I guess if I was wanting to play this particular game... Oh shit. Oh, there he goes. If I was wanting to play this particular game many times in a row, probably would happen, but I don't know. I don't know how appealing that necessarily occurs to me. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work out too well. At least I think I got a, yeah, firework, which I'm guessing is what that achievement was for. Because that's the first time that I've triggered a firework in this entire run. Of 13 minutes. And now we're going for a dip. It's kinetic storytelling or what have you. What's a buzzword for having the story of something be relayed to you in like a Rian Johnson buzzword kind of way. It's a trendy way to describe that. Something I did notice though is that if you try to sink down and get these coins, that is the precise moment when you realize that the sinking happens a lot faster than the other way around. Especially if you're letting yourself fall any significant distance underwater. Just get used to how Mario controls and then you would run. And right and you jump when necessary. Sometimes you let go of right or press left for adjustments on your jump. Yes. Oh boy. You know, I never can remember with exactitude exactly when... I just said swimming twice, but... never can remember exactly when these cheap bridge levels actually show up. At least enough to the point where I show some... and express some mild surprise when... one of them comes on the... look, I got one up on the second world. But you do get much worse stuff than this later on. Memory does, in fact... oh, fuck. Does, in fact, reflect that. Can I get through 2 worlds of this, I wonder? Oh, fuck. And then that happens, where the timing does, in fact, get completely thrown off by getting propelled slightly off the ground. You know what, let's just do the... fuck it, just keep running and adjust to jump a little bit, and hope that when I do have to slow down, like right there, it doesn't make a big difference. Okay, made it to the end at least. Remember one of the first times Shelly came over, I hooked up my NES with Duck Hunt. Sure, how I can get 30 rounds into Duck Hunt and only snap aiming. I assume that doesn't mean the fire the snapper into the light bulb thing. Oh, and this. I do remember that's like one little change they made in the Game Boy Color version of this, when you get like the roots where you have to like either go up or down and... oh fuck. And you fall through the Donkey Kong platforms, so now the little castle roots where you either go up or down, and level either loops or doesn't, depending on how that goes. They changed it so that it plays a noise whenever you go the right way, or don't. So let's see. Can I make it to World 2? Will that be my trophy of accomplishment on this 20-minute Mario 1 session? I guess so. I got 3 more minutes left anyway. Let's see what we got. I do remember, like, kind of like feeling more challenge, or like, shit, something's gonna happen now. The game's gonna get different now. Moments that I had as a kid was like playing that version of this game and getting to the worlds where like stuff was colored differently, like the whitish pipes in this. And like, I do remember some of the later levels I think have whitish mushrooms, like the giant mushrooms that you use as platforms. And like, yep, I'm sure I'm deep into it now when I see those things. Oh shit. What a fitting thing. But if I do recall, let me try something. Because we do have a couple minutes left. If I do this and then I do this, does that not do anything? If I do this and then I do this, does that do something? Okay, yeah, it does, yeah. You have to hold A, not A and B. You hold A to restart at the beginning of whatever world you made it to. If you made it to a different world, anyway. Let's see if I can get my revenge against that particular obstacle this time, at least. I've been trying these pipes, but I don't know what to expect. After a certain point, my brain just kind of goes, I don't actually know what lies beyond here. Well, the exact same thing happened, but this time I was slightly insured, oh boy. See, this is gonna be the real test of skill right here. Can I survive this? Okay. I'm sure my 7-year-old self would be very proud of what I did there. Oh shit. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Oh, I guess we're letting that go. Or not. And this, where you can do like the, oh shit, you can be very confused at the hitboxes, or you can do the infinite life steal if you don't suck. But that doesn't really apply to me. Oh well. Would have been probably worth attempting that, given that we're about to run out of time here, but... Ooh, that was not what I meant for to happen there at all, but... Guess let's just keep going until I inevitably, horribly die. Even though the time is up. Oh dear. I now have the hubris of invincibility, even though that's not gonna protect me from falling into a pit. Ooh. Apparently I made it through a whole other level. Not even being sure if I was going to. Also, hey Dr. Girlfriend. Congrats on making Chaser. Thank you, thank you. Hope I'm able to do a few more things than I've had the chance to so far. Behind the scenes as well. And maybe even one day get through like this whole list of stuff. I don't even know where I'm still going. I ran out of time already, but I guess let's just... Let me just do the... run all the time strat until I die, I guess. Which may happen very quickly, or I could just make it to the castle again. Guess I'll stop the clock from flashing anyway. So I will stop after either I clear World 3 or I die once, whichever happens first. We will run very fast, sometimes. Not about to just throw, but... Not about to slow down either. We're actually gonna make it here at least. I guess we defeated World 3, what do you know? But our princess is in another castle. That's too bad, because I'm gonna make a safe state here and be like, yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna win the speedrun leaderboard attempt. That's something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe I could speedrun some shit that nobody else would, like, I don't know, Lazarus or something like that. It seems like about the only way that I could get any top spots in speedruns, but I think let's see what we can do. Just waiting for the amazing Dr. Girlfriend return, which would be very nice. No doubt, but let's go to the wheel one more time. see what else we got after I make sure. I guess we can listen to the human orchestra a little bit longer. Yeah, I already cleared Mario 1 from the other list as well. Snowboard Kids. And also, what does that say in Outrun? Oh, I think I know it. Never mind. I'm pretty sure I know what that does. I'm a little surprised that I apparently haven't done Outrun yet. On here, I thought I had. But anyway, Snowboard Kids. I am going to go to another game, I guess, now that I don't necessarily have any. That's not what I wanted to. This is what I wanted to. There we go. No idea what to expect from, but I'm expecting it at least. Putting my hopes in that it'll be a little bit more self-explanatory than baseball was. So let's see. Look at my phone. Oh, okay, apparently in the last hour or two or so. My phone went from being plugged in all day and only charging halfway up to actually being fully charged. Go figure. Okay, against my better judgment, I might do a little adjustment to my setup to maybe see if I can have a better connection with my controller, but I won't do what I first had in mind. Instead, I will do this. Let's see. Just take my word for it, it's a real pro gamer move. Just have to wait for that little ping to sound one more time and we probably will be good. Yeah, we probably are good. Okay. Anyway, Snowboard Kids, let's see here. I'm going to assume that this is the good version. I have no idea if there are more versions, but it has 25 retro achievements, so it must be the good version. Let's see here. Wow, that's loud. Hold on. Yeah, I'll lower it a little bit and stream it on my end as well. But once more, I don't really know anything about this game except that the characters have big noses. And apparently there are signs advertising snow by the side of the road of this snowy mountain. Snowboard Kids. I never played this before today. What are the options? We can change lap, shop on course, coins on course, in multiplayer. So I don't know if that'll even matter for what. Well, what's the lesson? Let's look at that real quick, I guess. Training. I might as well start the timer. Unless it's just gonna be a demo, which I don't do anything in. Snowboard Kids is a racing game without brakes. When moving the joystick, the player will move there. Bottom left and bottom right allow standard turns. With the control stick and go around the corner. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. Well, I don't see a corner. It's more like a very broad curve. I guess this is kind of like a corner. Still more of a very broad curve than a corner, though. Alright, I guess we're gonna do some training, but I'm gonna start the clock. By pressing the A button, you can jump. While the A button is pressed, you cannot turn. By tapping the A button, you hop, hold it down to jump. You can jump over rocks and jump higher off ramps. If your timing is good, you can jump over attacks. Try and jump off the ramp by pressing A. Alright. Well, I tried. I don't know if it came out. Probably didn't. Okay, wait. You have to like... It doesn't... It's like a fucking half A-press situation, I suppose. It doesn't come out when you press it, it comes out when you let go of it. tricks are moves that look cool. You can get money for doing tricks. Hold down A and move to one direction. Now release A. Now do a trick up the ramp. After pressing start, hold A, choose a side and let go. What? Oh, okay. Try to keep that in mind. You can also grab your board during a jump. While jumping, select one of the C buttons already. Let go of your board when you land or you will fall. Grab the board while doing a trick. Try to grab your board while in the air. What if I choose the other direction? I don't know. Oh, that didn't do a trick. Ugh. Each character has their own special moves, so a special trick is the same as a normal trick, but you must do the move in a certain pattern. You can't grab your board, hold A down and move left, right, and hold release A button. What? I feel like the intended input for that is not really explained very well. Let's see, you can grab your board, hold A down. Okay. That didn't really work, but I guess that didn't register me letting go of A before I got off the ramp. Which I thought I had done. I'll try it one more time. Okay, I'm holding a direction, I'm letting go now. Okay, there. I mean, is that not what I had done before? In order to go through another lap, get on the left, stand in front of the left and you can get on. Just follow the sign. Alright. And don't mind this flat man by the side of the track here. I wonder how many of these we need, like, for stuff that wouldn't be obvious just from playing the game, though. Items that you can use in the game. Use B to activate. To get the items, you must go to a blue stand. You need to do tricks or get coins. If you have 100 G, you can obtain an item. Get a coin and get an item. Okay. Ooh. I guess the fan just makes you go faster and makes it a little bit harder to control as well. Keep going though. There are weapons that you can get in the game. Weapon will be in the left window. Press C to use, I think that's it. Shoot up to 3 times with one weapon. Go to a red stand and have 100 G, shoot your opponent with a weapon. Alright, pick up a coin, go through the red stand and press C, yeah. Oh, okay. It's like the red shell. Can also perform tricks on a normal course. When there are bumps in the course, you can do tricks, but it may be difficult to perform hard tricks. You have to flip up, down instead of left, right. So a trick will go over the bumps, right? Hold down A and go over the bump. Release A. Wait, don't. Wait, what? Okay, so the bump's literally just supposed to be like I feel like a drop, not a bump. Yeah, I'm assuming the bumps aren't just like the little grooves that are like nigh on imperceptible in the terrain. I would assume that's not what they mean, because it doesn't seem like you can do the forward flip and not fall. Guess we gotta quit training though. That was the last one. Training mode is over. Now we can play the real game. For about 15 minutes, let's see what this will result in. Well, it's just me. Yeah. Well, who are we gonna pick? Slash, Nancy, Jem, Linda, or Tommy? Well, who's the most? I guess Slash is the most boring looking one as far as balance. Speed, corner, or trick them. Well, Tommy and Linda seem like they're for real mavericks. They're all age 10? Nope, Linda's age 11. Where are their parents? Have to go collecting items. Speed game, shoot game, and trick game are available. Time attack. Find your boards and paint them here. See if they're... well, it's just a battle race, I guess. Big Mountain, Big Snowman, Sunset Rock, Night Highway, Grass Valley, Disneyland. Because I can see where they get the names for the tracks. Not those tracks, but the music tracks. Now let's just say yeah, keep nodding, and let's just go. I guess we're gonna go to the all-rounder. Double all-rounder.
Ready?
I don't know.
Go!
I guess I didn't do the the starting benefit, whatever that was. Okay. Oh wait, what? Did I just get turned around by? I am very confused. Oh. Okay, so that didn't like auto aim or anything. And I did not do a trick there, but oh well. I've got a ghost, I don't know what that means. They don't seem to be doing too great. Okay, so we get money for that. Oh, I guess it was too late to attack after the other person gets in the lift. I wonder if I'll be able to make it past the last place before this is out. I'm wondering if there's any way that I can turn easier. Doesn't seem to be the easiest pull off right now. I'm kind of wondering if, like, you know, many of your, like, everyone is expected to tumble and screw up instead of just doing it smoothly. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I guess we just waited. That seems a little counterproductive. I think if you're having a race and you want to come in first, probably be more sensible to try to shove your opponent out of the way like it was Black Friday or something. Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh, well, I tried. What are we getting now? A hand that slaps. It apparently does track your opponent at least. Jeez. It really don't seem to be turning too good. Oh, this will help, maybe. I guess you can kinda slow yourself down a little bit at least. That helps you turn and not be horribly... oh jeez, okay. Disadvantage every time. Yeah, there we go. Not gonna... maybe not gonna come in dead last at least. Possibly. Still no guarantee. I'm not even bothering to do the tricks just because I feel like it's just gonna result in me doing even worse than I already am. So can we get in front of this dude with the green hat and the same snots that we all have? Oh, okay. So I'll try to go a little bit faster even though that doesn't seem to think it's necessarily gonna help all that much. this does. Couldn't be the same type of thing that every other weapon seems to be, surely. Oh, it kind of is, but maybe it'll have a bigger radius effect when you... Well, I at least managed to pull that off. Wow, I came in second place. Surprise! Oh, somebody else had the same idea. You got 20,000 G? Or 2,000 G. I guess we can check out what this is gonna be as well. The remaining 8 or so minutes. Speed game. Shot game. Like speed fans to get the fastest time. Shoot snowman while going down the course. Get points by doing tricks. The one that I might do least terribly at would probably be this one. I don't know. I want to tempt fate by not going on the default easy course. I guess I will. Yes, we'll go with this one. Did seem like the one that we picked for was all that easy to control. And I got the they're actually gonna hit? Okay. I totally intended that. Efficient use of my bullets. It's gonna make some kind of comment about, you know, the UI for the bullets being like something like House of the Dead or fucking Resident Evil Gun Survivor. But maybe I don't need to now that I have. Well, this dark tunnel does remind me a bit of one of those courses in Truckable Racing on the PS1, which I again only played for the first time ever sometime last year. I don't remember exactly when. Oh boy. That snowman formation did seem like it would be better suited to hitting them with a bowling ball, but... Oh, jeez. I am not apt. What can I say? I'm guessing that in this mode you don't really get anything from doing tricks, though. Can't imagine. You would, however. Oh, this kid might die. Maybe they'll be able to identify him by his snowboard at least. Nope, okay. Well, I'm not compelled to believe that there's any reason why I would not want to spam shots when I have the amount of shots to do that. Make sure that you don't get ranked on accuracy for this. Okay, I'll tempt fate by... Never mind, I won't tempt fate by trying to do a trick. I tried to do a trick there, but it didn't quite work out. Did I hit? No. Did I hit? No. Second I hit? Also no. One of these will hit, surely. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Pulled it off. I wonder if that... Nah, probably doesn't give you more time or anything. And I couldn't help but notice that we are on the clock for, you know, doing this whole course, I guess. This looks like we probably will make it to the end at least. Well, that wasn't a total catastrophe, at least. I can fall on that. And I am now proud owner of 4700 G. And apparently I got the high score on this. Wow. Must not have thought very much of me if that was a high score requirement. Well, I guess we'll do it again, but this time on Sunset Rock. Check out what this is all about. And we'll pick the same one, I guess. I mean, didn't run out of time, even though... For the last one, even though this is supposed to be like the slow board, I guess. Just spray and pray, but you're a kid on a snowboard. I don't think that there was any indication that accuracy will factor into the score of this, based on how the last one looked, so why wouldn't you just spam it? You're able to. I guess it does help that, I guess you... oh, what? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Let's go this way, please. Or just... what the fuck? Are we stuck? Might be stuck, I don't know. Okay, let's get out of here, please. It does look like you, if you actually manage to hit one of these things, that does make your shots recharge faster than if you just spam them everywhere and not hit anything. It would make sense. Oh god. Small child gets crushed by boulder avalanche. Those big jump ramps are supposed to be for the showier tricks, which are the ones that you do by hitting left and right. And yet I'm only doing the up and down ones. I'm very... well, I did a left and right there, but... I'm very uncertain of what any of my actions will result in when it comes to this game. And I gotta say, the layout of this particular level does seem confusing to me with this crap on the side of the track. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that snowman at that point. I saw the ramp and processed it in my head way before I saw the snowman. But, like, what are these bars doing here? What kind of purpose does this place serve? And I mean, what's up with that stone tunnel in the last course as well? What is the lore of Snowboard Kids? Are these children, like, trying to escape some kind of alien world or something? Just like the Digimon spin-off that we never knew we wanted. Oh boy, can we make it to the end before 5 seconds are up? I guess we can. Surely this isn't also gonna be a high score. Like top spot high score. There we get a... I was gonna say a neat rounded number because I saw the 3 and 7, but I guess not. Apparently that is the top spot high score as well for 6 hits. Go figure. I don't know if we're gonna be... I mean, we're not really gonna be able to have time to do any more of these before the time runs out, but I guess we can check out the board shop. I don't know. Can we do anything in here?
Welcome.
With the money we've accrued, we can buy a board, change the board color, free of charge. Wait, what did that say? Can't buy one you already have. Freestyle all around Alpine. Level 1, level 2, 10,000 G, so we can't afford that. Freestyle level 2 is 12,000 G, so we also can't afford that. Alpine is... alright, I guess we're still too poor even with this much money. Well, what about the colors? What options do we have for this? Level 1. Dolphin Blue Sky. Snow Hill. Dead Zone. Rasta. Okay, Aquamarine. Emerald. Pinwheel. Wood. Oh god. Sakura. Cat. Oh jeez. Jack Frost. Well, I guess this is the Snowboard Kids. My god. This is an Atlus thing technically, isn't it? So it makes some degree of sense. Dog. Sandwave. Any more options? No, I guess that's it. I do kind of like Aquamarine, but it's not like we'll really get to see it. I guess we'll get to see it there if we... no, we can't rotate it or anything. I mean, technically with the C buttons, but... yeah, oh god, apparently clicking on a few things just because I had to blurb out for a few moments. Moments after reaction about the lore I had kind of Snowboard Kids taking place in the Nemo Slumberland Extended Universe. Well, rabbit-themed universe, but yeah, that has been Snowboard Kids, I suppose. I'm gonna see if I can do one more, might as well. I guess you could do, like, consider beating this game, something similar to what you would consider beating, I don't know, a Mario Kart game, which is just going through everything. But, well, I don't know, I'll definitely keep that in consideration. Bring this back for a moment. It's only, like 2.5 minutes from getting to the end of the track, even though this is like an almost 10-minute track. But let me see. Guess we'll do one more and then call it. Let's bring up the wheel one more time. I can find the right thing to click on. There we go. Oh yeah, I never cleared this. Let's do that now and then spin the wheel. Let me make sure as well that I've marked off Snowboard Kids on this list. And now we're gonna do, oh boy, we're gonna do Insaniquarium for a bit. Nothing to come up, but hey, anything that hasn't come up before can almost. Anything that I've deigned to put on here at least. Before I start up Insaniquarium though, let me just make sure that one specific thing is active. Let's set this up. The thing's gonna be FC. Okay, perfect. This might be one of those games that has like the quirk where it may or may not show up correctly because it may fuck with the resolution in an adverse way. Let me see. What happens if I just start the game? What will I see? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna mess with what the fuck? The resolution. And it's gonna do a weird thing to this other thing that I had active, which at least a little bit. Hold on. Okay, should be able to bring it up. Hopefully, I'm gonna save the last 30 seconds of the human orchestra for the end. But right now, I'm gonna see if this will actually be captured by the software capture source, or if I'm gonna have to like do something a little extra just to get it to show up. I get the feeling that it's gonna have to be the latter. And it doesn't seem like it pauses the music from being unfocused either. I guess we'll switch the window capture over from the browser to Insaniquarium, or at least we would if it would show up on this list. No, I feel like the only way to capture this might be to just fucking monitor capture. Let me just make sure I've got this set up correctly. Let's see. Hopefully, if I press this, it will. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to. There we go. To show that. What happens if I have this up and then I click on this? Okay, there it goes. I guess this is how it's gonna have to show up, but this may also. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start the clock. It has to like do a double take because it's technically not. Apparently the clock does remain visible, so there you go. But oh shit! Actually, I'm gonna pause the clock for a moment because I did forget to do one thing, and that's switch to current game. Let's go ahead and do that. And now I can resume. Let's just get straight into it. I do remember this, playing through like a very, very small amount of this and being like, yeah, this sure is casual. Welcome back, sir. If there's not you look here, I guess we're gonna switch to a new user. It's gonna be called, I don't know. The human orchestra, or the human ore, that will do as well. You can see with the resolution that ended up switching to. Let's start an aquatic adventure. Click in the tank to drop food for your fish. There's like a... I remember there's like a mode in like the post-game of Plant vs. Zombies where you do this. So like a callback to this, but... You can also use the mouse to sap aliens, which gets very tiring after a while, but I do have a thing in place for that. Collect all 3 pieces of the egg and advance to advanced level and get a new pet. There we go. Take good care of the fish. Well, just... Okay. Why not to buy fish? I guess you get fish, or you get money if I either just have it show up, or by feeding the fish you already have. Oh shit. Too long to be careful next time. Wait, what? Does it oh yeah, I guess it does cost money to drop the food. Somehow that did not occur to me. It costs only 5 monies, so... So don't get yourself right on the edge of bankruptcy, seems to be the name of the game as well. Oh, I thought these guys... What the fuck is this guy doing on the left? Oh shit. Hey fellas, you know, there's plenty of money here. Or plenty of food up here. I guess we'll just drop it a little bit higher up so that we can actually get a better lock on fish that are actually hungry. Okay, well, let's buy an egg piece. Let's buy another egg piece. We can almost afford the final one. What I presume to be the final one anyway. And I'll let the fish die. Let them fight over the food though. That's their prerogative. Hey, we did it. We found Stinky the Snail. Catches any coins you may have missed. That's nice. I guess we've gone 1 level beyond. This level you will meet your first alien opponent. And yeah, it's all like very serene and cute and stuff, but then the aliens show up and a bit of a different vibe when that happens, as you'll see. We gotta buy another fish, because I guess we need to have more fish to generate more money faster or something. Not sure how that actually correlates, but anyway, vicious aliens about to enter a tank. Defeat with your laser weapon by clicking on it, by the way. We've had a laser weapon this entire time, just letting you know. And then the music changes just a wee bit. And then fucking Xenomorph comes out and he drops a diamond. Upon death. Upon being slaughtered. Upgrade food quality? Yeah. Not sure how that is going to work. I guess to just get this grow up faster. Food quantity as well. That would be quite useful, I will say, and I guess we're gonna have to pace ourselves because as you might imagine, the thing that we're supposed to grab to level up is going to be quite expensive. And we may get attacked by the aliens in the future. And that's a real menace. Real menacing thoughts. Guess we'll upgrade the food quality as well. We're now feeding the fish pills. And we can almost afford I guess we'll be able to put down more of these at a time soon. I guess they don't want it right now though. But the aliens had to push it downwards should its tail reflect it upwards. Well, I think I'll just focus on clicking all of it. That sounds like a slightly better prospect. And now we can do it with little tool I like to call an auto clicker, because it does get really tiring if you just fucking try to do it by yourself the entire time, as you might imagine. Or I guess we're just gonna buy the The egg pieces now. Why do you want this? Fish. Yeah, I'm guessing that having more fish in the tank does, like, help you get money faster. I guess if they're, like, more fully grown, they... Oh dear. Yeah, fish, yeah. There's food right there. Should probably acknowledge that. Well, one more and should be enough, you think. Nope, apparently we need one more after that one. We did it. Outside of fully upgrading the fish food is that they can no longer eat grapefruit since it interacts with the meds. Well, we can now use Nico the Oyster produces pearls that you can click on for a hefty sum of money. As you can see, Nico is only there for your personal exploitation purposes. Oh. And yeah, as you can tell, it just kind of keeps going like this to the end, I think. It's all very casual, but... Oh, that is indeed a hefty sum of money. You're actually quite right about that. Oh boy. Well, someone's playing Loop Hero. Wonder if that's a good game. I've heard stuff about it. It would be nice to be able to buy some food-related upgrades at this point as well, then I will say. But all this money and I don't know what to do with it, because, I mean, I know what I would want to do with it. But apparently I'm not being afforded that option. Figure. Enemy approaching, oh boy. Click on the auto-click or activate button. What that means, as far as I'm concerned. Oh boy. You can buy a carnivore. Great food quantity and quality as well. I guess we'll do that first. And we'll buy a carnivore, we can afford it. Which will probably not be too far off from now. Nico is adding a new vibe to this tank. Well, Nico will probably help us get a carnivore in this tank. I wonder if how the other fish will feel though about the carnivore. I'm probably able to upgrade our weapon now and buy an egg piece for 2,000. Well, the carnivore actually is gonna eat the other fish though. I mean, presumably if it's carnivore, it's not gonna be content with the food we give it. Even if we upgrade the food quality, that's still not gonna be enough. But carnivore has died, yeah. Well, we tried. Tried our best, but I guess we're not gonna invest in more carnivores if that's gonna be the ultimate result. So we don't have to worry too much about upgrading our stuff. As far as the weapons, because we have the ultimate weapon, which is cheating. Oh wait, we are losing some fish though. I haven't realized. Guess we'll make an investment real quick. And the food quantity as well, why not? I do so wonder though how this tank is going to look whenever we get whatever's next. Alright, we can afford one egg piece now. It's a good big to keep track of though. Guess I'll go ahead and get another thing. There we go. Please don't go near my fish, because apparently that will also result in them mysteriously disappearing. Mysteriously vanishing as they complete the cycle of life. Because of a xenomorph that decided to show up in my fish tank. I never asked for this. We can get another egg piece, just need to find the last one. Now, we will see what lies beyond, so... It will make an investment in one more guppy just to assume that it's gonna be a way to us to speed up the process. And grab that pearl. I'm just gonna wait to, like, compel this guy to produce pearls faster. Yeah, and I also do, like, lose a little bit of money just from dropping the food everywhere, but it's a necessity. But it's an investment, because I do definitely make that back. In significant quality. Gotta keep a handle on where this thing is, or handle on where this guy's gonna show up and hang around. There we go. We did it. I found Itchy the swordfish. Even though that's not quite how that that configuration of letters would be ordered around if you wanted to like make a dinosaur pun, but helps you by attacking aliens when they appear. What is our end goal of nurturing this aquarium, though? I have to wonder if we're training a combat force, in a sense. And surely one of you fuckers can get to that food. Should I buy a new guppy? I guess I will. There you go. We need to speed up production just a little bit though, pick up the pace. There you go, at least you're pooping out those silver coins now. And maybe it's like in Cookie Clicker where it's like symbolic of the coins are actually like people coming in and deciding that they want to pay a small fee to look at your aquarium. And inexplicably your small aquarium that you made in your living room or something attracts the attention of like millions of people. Oh boy. Oh jeez, okay, we got fish orange tank here. How unfortunate. One of our fish mysteriously disappeared. No indication of what could have happened to that guy. I forgot that fish Ornstein was in this game though. I feel like I might have seen that guy at least once before, but it's about as much sense as fish xenomorph anyway, I would say. Goodness. Apparently nobody wants food right now. I guess I'll just invest in more fish. Total, if that's the case. I don't even know what the cost for each of the egg pieces is going to be yet. Is that guy going after the food? And I was just like coincidentally swimming down in that direction. We're over 1,000 and we still don't have the, you know, information about the stuff. And it was 2000 in, the previous level, so I can only wonder what it's gonna be in this one. After each alien encounter, I want to believe the music actually kind of reflects a bit of a contrast in this idyllic scene of like just being a bunch of fish that just happily swimming around and that you just feed consistently, and it's a nice way to pass the time, and the horrific nature of why the aliens show up and try to murder them all. Like, you keep hearing this happy tune, and yet after a while you can't help but begin to hear a certain set of undertones beneath it. About whether or not they carry the implications of anything more. Let me lie beyond this veil of a seemingly innocent and carefree scene. We're gonna buy even more guppies though, because this is... we have this much money and we still have no idea how much the egg is gonna cost. What's up with that? I can't imagine just smashing the fucking mouse every single time out of these fucking shots. Oh shit, oh, that guy died. Guess we'll buy at least one carnivore, I mean. Oh, I guess we have to buy the carnivore. Never mind. It's not an option. And it's 3,000 for the eggs, it would seem. Oh, I guess the way to keep the carnivore alive is by spawning in more guppies. Seems a bit barbaric, but I guess needs must. And it does result in you getting a better return in the end. Pretty much. And you only need to do it for so long anyway until your requirements are met. And in the end, isn't that the be-all end-all of this whole thing? You're doing it for efficiency's sake. It's like you get a more frequent variation of the results that you get from what you call clam. There we go. How could I forget that clam's name? One of the stars of this game. Alright, just a moment, we'll have the next egg finished just in time for like the last 32 seconds or something. Prego the mama fish. Which is a bit on the nose, but Prego helps populate your tank by giving birth to a new baby guppy every so often. So now you no longer have to spend money to keep the carnivores fed, is what I'm hearing. There's 3 more pets to take to the next level, but you can only choose 3. Well, this guy's kind of useless because of my... what's it called? Goodness. Because of my auto-clicker life hack of sorts. I don't think we're gonna be able to complete another tank level in the next 6 seconds, but I guess we get to see what the mama fish looks like. Even though, fish are like actual fish, not sea mammals or egg-laying creatures, but we're not gonna concern ourselves too much with the mechanics of how that works. But yeah, I guess we're gonna see if we can stick around for at least one alien attack and let that be what we end off with. It's also that sound effect whenever she spawns a new fish. Only more of more video games where they had a similar mechanic used sound effects like that, like, I don't know, like in the second Trauma Center game where they have the version of Kuriaki that can spawn eggs and spawn more Kuriaki. Oh, it's just orange thing again. What if each time one of those Kuriaki eggs hatched, it actually made a poop sound effect like that? Oh well. That would really make that horrible parasite situation all the more terrifying. And it just keeps happening, that's the thing. Alright, let's just go to the menu. I'm going to assume that the game will have saved. Yeah, I mean, surely it's not expected to like do all of these things in one sitting. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, I guess it doesn't take that long, but it kind of starts feeling long after a while. That's a Hall of Fame. Tank 1, Amy, Ben, Brenna, Brian, and Chad, and there's 4 tanks, and I'm not really sure how... Oh, time trial. What about adventure? I have apparently finished tank 1. It's timed. Records go to sure. Apparently each of these 4 tanks has like 5 sub-stages. There you go. Claire Bear, Woggies, Jevix 1977, and Fire Dog. And I must assume that these are like the default ones, because the times are so high. The ones that come prepackaged with the game. Oh well. Balance, personal... These are all like personal records for whatever profile you're on anyway. But yeah, that's the insanity. Clearly I could not have phrased that better myself. That is the implications that you must contend with. So let's see. Let's go say hello to the last 30 seconds of the Human Orchestra. And probably the very, very loud song that will come right after, as I can see in the queue here. Money generating. Fish are bad for the economy, so the shadowy capitalist cabal that rules our life is using alien portal technology to infiltrate and destroy your fish and eventually. Sound of picking up the blue gems kind of reminds me of the RE sound when using an herb. I don't know if I caught that, but like using an herb and not just using I don't know, selecting something in the inventory. I don't remember if using an herb specifically has a specific sound effect in like original RE at least, but there we go. Yes, that brings us to the end of another little demo stream. A way for me to like de-rust a little bit and being able to speak. Still not in strictly optimal condition for that, but yeah. Probably try to figure out if I can do another thing later this week. Probably like, what should I call it, in... Ideally on Thursday, but I always end up confused about whether or not I'll end up getting a good sleep cycle on Thursday and end up operating wonkily based on that. But ideally on Thursday I would probably come back and do the thing that I was doing before I was suddenly interrupted by, I guess, a combination of also sleep-related nonsense and just trying to figure out if stupid throat issues were gonna clear up or not. Which hopefully I will still be able to figure out at some point in the future. But anyway, if I do come back on Thursday, I'll come back to the thing that I was doing before, as I just said, which is finally doing the finale of Miserna Falls, and then I can finally stick a pin in that. So let me see. Pretty much gonna be it for this time though, like I said, so I think gonna switch over to, oh god, switch over to stuff that is so much related to the clicky stuff that I do on the side here, which does occasionally become adjacent to stuff that I probably shouldn't be clicking on while I'm doing this, but let's go ahead and switch over to the thing. If I can remember which side of the screen to click on to do this. There we go. And see if I can throw a quick raid over to one. who, ironically enough, I would say has been playing a Fire Emblem game and that I've been watching. Not because she's been playing a Fire Emblem game, but because she is someone who I have known for quite a long time. Wait, what? Unraid? Really unraid? Well, hopefully that worked anyway. Did I actually cue the raid or not? Hold on a moment. Is this because of the... I don't know if the queue... It might be, well, because of a certain thing. Let me see if I go here. Where's this thing? I find this thing. Where is it? Is it here? Is it here? Okay. Okay, if I click on that and then try this again. Okay, now it works. I guess I didn't expect that to do that, but never mind what I'm referring to. It's very complicated sorcery stuff. But anyway, yeah. But for a quick raid at Episode Gamer, who is playing a Fire Emblem game, namely that Fire Emblem Engage game where the protagonist has like the toothpaste hair. And whose streams of that game have served as kind of a further deterrent for me to actually get to that game myself, but oh well. In no small part because of her being quite acquainted with Japanese language enough to realize how bizarre the translation and localization changes have been for that. Which is a big eyebrow raiser for me whenever that comes up. But oh well, anyway. But it's a fun chill time, so I'll do a quick raid of that, as I already have. And it's underway, but yeah, I'll try to come back on Thursday to do the thingy, which is finally sticking a pin in my Bizarre Falls playthrough, so that I can do presumably other stuff that I have left unfinished after that. So y'all take it easy. I think everyone's recommend like always. Thanks for chatting, always great whenever people chat, and I will be seeing you later. I'm always kind of surprised at how loud the background audio turns out to be, but yeah, later.